Going into tonight's game, what were some of the key things that you guys wanted to work on facing off against this New Orleans squad?
I mean, they're not as challenging on the boards as Houston, but still got a rebound. Can't give up that many offensive rebounds. And then just getting out and running, playing downhill, playing aggressive, moving the basketball, and winning the game.
I know you haven't seen Zion in a while, but what are the key challenges against him?
I mean, he's tough. You know, he gets downhill. Even though that's what you're ready for, he's going to get downhill. And so your best job is to just put a man in front of him, try not to give him angles, and make him, make tough finishes. And he's good at it. So we just it's an every-man effort, playing together defensively, and we'll make him work.
How do you guys take pride in being a physical team? Do you feel like the last few games you guys have been as physical as you'd like?
I mean, when you give up that many offensive rebounds, you can't say yes. I think Milwaukee, we were very physical, but I think we're trending in the right direction. And with Houston, it's like we were physical, but it's just it's Steven Adams, it's tough. And so we'll bring that same physicality tonight and be able to play.
Do you feel like the spirit of the team is where you'd like it to be, especially during this road trip?
I do. I think we're in a good place.
Thanks, Shayon. Paolo, going into tonight's game, what were some of the key pieces and challenges that you guys want to accomplish in tonight's game against this New Orleans squad?
Well, I think most importantly, we want to come out and get a win. But I think we know we have to do certain things well to get the win. One of them is defending. They're a pretty high-powered offensive team. They got some guys that can really score the ball. So trying to slow those guys down, show them bodies, get out to their shooters. And then on offense, they're going to play a lot of zone, so being ready for that. And I'm just trying to, find our flow offensively.
Wendell said the other night you guys were taking too many no pass shots or one pass shots. When that's happening, do you guys realize, hey, the ball's not moving, or is it just sometimes how the game goes, or how do you counteract that in game?
I mean, I don't think really the ball wasn't moving. I just think the ball really wasn't moving with any purpose, if that makes sense. I mean, the ball was moving around the floor, but it wasn't really a lot of problems being created. There wasn't a lot of penetration to kickouts to create easy looks. So I think that's something where you just got to remind everybody to be aggressive and attack, create for each other, create for themselves, and just I think Houston's zone slowed us down in that last game, so I'm sure New Orleans will try to do the same thing tonight. So just being ready for that and realizing that you have to penetrate the zone to beat it.
What's the best way to attack a zone? If in a perfect world, if you guys could do what you wanted to do?
Like I said, penetrate, get the ball to the middle, make the zone collapse, and then spray out for open looks. So I think that's something that we can take from last game and apply it to this game.
Do you get extra motivated going against other elite power forwards like Zion tonight?
I would say, I'm pretty motivated, every game, just because of where we're at in the season, getting towards the end. But, it's always fun to match up against Zion. That's a part of the brotherhood. Duke, obviously. I've known him for some years, and whenever we get to match up against each other, we never take it for granted. I know he's gonna give me his best shot. I'm gonna do the same. So it's always fun getting to match up against a fellow Duke guy.
What is the pressure about Wayfron's defense?
I mean, I think he's just really versatile. With he can guard point guards, he can guard wings. That's a valuable skill to have. Being able to guard on the perimeter like that with his size. So, he's kind of stepped up in that role for us, just guarding some of the better perimeter players we've played against, and he's done a pretty good job.
All right, thanks, Paolo.